Youth Ambassadors is really about getting us ready for the real world. We have 4 core classes, which are art expression, creative writing, job and life skills, and health and wellness. The staff really encourage us to push ourselves and step outside of our comfort zone. This summer, we dove into some really cool stuff like entrepreneurship and how to manage our money in a financial literacy class.
What's different about the Youth Ambassador classes to my school is I think they're just more interacting.
It's not really school, it's they're teaching you something for ready for the real world.
It's not really performance based. Even though not everything is technically creative, I think it's more of a creative outlet.
Which class is my favorite? I think creative writing is with Miss Trista because she interacted with us on a different level.
The art class was my favorite because it gave me a talent I didn't know to do.
The staff and adults have played a huge role at my time in Youth Ambassadors by giving me new opportunities, and also with the whole business idea. I didn't think that I'd be able to come together with an amazing group of people and be able to do it, but they found a way and helped me.
The class that has impacted me the most probably has to be the entrepreneur class for sure, because it gave me more experience, it gave me more ideas to think of when it comes to things that I want to do for myself.
We have this event called College and Career Day. It's where we get to meet college recruiters and explore paths for our future. Career professionals come and talk to us about what they do and how they got their success. Even though we're young, it's good to know what we should start thinking about after high school.
A career that interested me was being a psychiatrist because honestly, I always wanted to be like a lawyer or somebody in the criminal justice field. But I looked at being a psychiatrist and I honestly think that I love helping people, which is something that I like to do. The website that the Youth Ambassadors gave us really helped break down that type of career and made me look at that type of field and be like, man, that kind of sounds like a good career to me.
Every year, Youth Ambassadors always host this thing called Mock Interview Day. It's all about teaching us how to go ahead and apply for jobs and to perform in interviews. They actually go ahead and sit us down and actually talk face to face to us about these certain jobs we're supposed to practice for. Think of it as like a walkthrough through a real interview. It really helps out, especially for me. It also builds up my confidence as well as gives me the experience.
It was kind of nerve-wracking, but after just settled down and started talking about myself, it was actually pretty easy and fun. I actually have way more strengths that I give myself credit for.
Through community ambassador projects, we get to plug into our community. We learn about local organizations and the cool things that they do, and then we jump in to help out where we can. This past summer, we worked outside at Center City Garden, Young Family Farm, and Cultivate KC. My favorite community project was when we all went to a garden and we all had to help the garden out. It was really helpful and really fun. And I got to learn a lot about cabbages and carrots and how they grow, and by pulling weed to make sure there won't be no dying plant. We also had the opportunity to learn about what it takes to run a small business with Grounded Soul Coffee Runs. We really get to immerse ourselves in the goodness that Kansas City has to offer, and we get to use our skills to uplift the community.
The program SAVE stands for Suicide Awareness and Anti-Violence Education. It's a group of us ambassadors where we meet every week to talk about topics such as mental health, health relationships, and how to navigate through tense situations and much more. We're all about learning new useful facts and skills and sharing it with our peers on social media platforms. We get the opportunity to spread the word and raise awareness in our own way. Such as myself, I wear suicide awareness bracelets to remind myself that my story isn't over and that I can keep going.
I would say SAVE impacted me by showing me a different perspective of how other people think and how other teens think, especially with violence, because at first it was just like, I really don't care, that has nothing to do with me. But then joining SAVE was just like, oh, I can see how other people are affected from it and how adults are affected.
It's a really great experience and a way to just bring people together, because me personally, I have had very difficult situations in my life, and SAVE is just a way to prevent and cope with suicide and just violence, period, and all types of other things.
Mental health is just something like you have to learn to control. It's not easy to deal with on your own. You always are gonna need somebody to help you.
I changed since I've been in group chat. I was taught breathing exercises, how to calm down, and it was more of an understanding of mental health. So it helped a lot. If there's anything that you struggle with personally, or that you know somebody else struggles with, it gives you like just a way to be able to express your feelings, let them out, and even if you need like a personal therapist, you're able to have one.
Something I tell others about group chat that it was a very great experience that everyone should have. It brings you lots of more comfort and not feeling such as a
has been a huge privilege to see them actually grasp the concept that this is safe, that this is your group, and that the outcomes are centered around you becoming more comfortable with confronting personal challenges, anything around anxiety, depression, fear, overall trauma. It is amazing to see them appear to grasp that concept and then begin to truly utilize the time in there to share, to listen, and to support one another towards healing.
The Teen Peace Summit is a cool event that we have every summer where the youth ambassadors come together, we walk and talk about what's going on in our community and how we can help it. And at the end, we have a peace walk that is really powerful, and over 100 kids show up to show Kansas City that this generation cares.
Peace means there's no trauma, there's not too many problems, and if there are, it's easily, something that you can easily resolve.
Peace means to me is collectively being happy and collectively trusting in one another.
We had a lot of relationships, but with the students and mostly with the staff.
I can view them as someone part of my family. They push me because they know I can be a leader and someone they can really trust and believe in.
They're understanding and they're here to help. Always just willing to be there.
I can communicate more with the teachers because they understand.
They're always understanding my perspectives on everything and helping me improve in different aspects that I didn't really know I need to improve on.
I learned new things like being kind with each other, being respectful, and be there for each other when it's needed.
It really helped me express myself as who I am.
I've enjoyed it 100%, 1,000%. I love them coming back. They teach you a lot. You get a lot of experience, and I'm just glad for everything that I have done here.
This program taught me so much from mental health, entrepreneurship, and speaking up for myself. I would recommend this to other people, and I would be honest to do this again.